26th, National Pumpkin Day. I know I'm not wearing my pumpkin shirt. This is also Plan B Day. That's what I'm calling it. Because I went to do one thing and it went right down the crapper. Right from the get-go, so I'm just jumping to something else completely. I was going to follow the trend that we did of those, you know, those quick minute videos they show you on Facebook and stuff to make these things and whatever. I saw these peanut butter cup looking white chocolate pumpkin spice filled things, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to do that for Pumpkin Day. Not. I should have known better. One, because it involves making candy, which you know I hate. And two, it involves piping, which I didn't even get to the piping part, which you know I hate. So anyway, let's go to Plan B. We're going to do an old-fashioned soft pumpkin cookie. I'd rather a cookie anyway, because then I can send some of them to some of my loyal followers. You know who you are. Some of you, many of you, most of you. Alrighty, so let me show you what we need today. Let's jump right in on this one. It's going to be an easy one. You know, the usual one mix in one bowl, scoop, drop, bake, done. But pumpkin, which I don't think I've ever done a pumpkin cookie. Be right back. Okay, for our old-fashioned soft pumpkin cookies today, you'll need 5 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons of baking soda, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, a teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice, 1 teaspoon of salt, 3 cups of sugar, 2 sticks of butter, softened, 1 can of 100% pure pumpkin puree, 2 large eggs, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. So let's get started with all the usual suspects of our baking, okay? Start with your dry stuff. You're going to take your flour, and you're going to whisk in your salt. Ooh, look at that. Butterfingers. Your baking powder, baking salt, soda, your nutmeg. I am all over the place today. Salt, baking powder, baking soda, cinnamon, pumpkin pie spice. See, I have to calm down. I'm excited about a cookie. Okay, so you just whisk those dry ingredients together. Then next, take your 2 sticks of butter in your mixing bowl. As usual, we are going to cream our butter and sugar. Take your 3 cups of sugar. Put that in there. I doubled this recipe, by the way. So, if you don't want to make as many cookies as we're going to make, just half this, okay? Half all the stuff that I told you. So just whip this together until that's all creamed and incorporated together. And then once your butter and sugar is mixed, start adding the rest of your wet ingredients. You're going to add your pumpkin. You should probably slow this down so it doesn't fly up in my face. Add your pumpkin, your eggs, and your vanilla, okay? Finally, little by little, we're going to incorporate all of our flour dry ingredients, okay? So there's our batter. It's kind of a runny batter as opposed to usually it's a thick batter, but that's okay. We'll see what happens. Okay, so as usual, parchment lined sheets, scoop and drop. I'm going to spread these out pretty far because for the first tray, just because I don't know how much these cookies are going to spread out, and I don't want them all bunching up on top of each other. So always for the first tray, just kind of spread them out so that way you can see. Once you've made them before, then you know what's going to happen. Okay? So these are going into our 350 oven for 15 minutes. Set your timers. Okay, you want them crispy on the outside. Now it says soft, old-fashioned soft pumpkin cookie. So this better be a soft cookie. So that's why you got to watch your baking time. Alrighty? So I'll get these in. We'll come back when the first tray comes out, and then I'll just keep on making them. Alrighty, first tray's out. They kind of spread out a little bit, but they get a great shape. Isn't that great? Oh my god, they look perfect. They smell great. You can smell that pumpkin pie spice. Get your cooling racks ready, of course. I don't know if I can take these off so soon, but we're going to try. Yeah. You gotta get them off of here because otherwise they keep cooking. I tell you that all the time. Now I'm hoping when these cool down a little bit, they're gonna have that crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside. it almost seems like they might be kind of like cake-like, which would be kind of cool too for a different kind of cookie. But they come out beautiful. I mean, beautiful shape. These would be great to decorate for Halloween. I'm not doing that. Look, I had one chocolate catastrophe today already as it is. So I'm not going to sit here and now try to pipe something else. But anyway, we're going to let these cool for a minute. I'm going to get myself a glass of milk and we'll be back in like 2 minutes and give one of these a try. I want to try it while it's still warm, but we're just going to keep on baking. We got a whole bowl of batter here. We're going to keep on baking as we go. Alrighty? Be back in a few. We're just motoring right along and baking our cookies. Got my glass of milk. I want to take one of the first ones we got here. It smells really good. Let's see. Yeah, it's crispy on the outside, but it's like cakey on the inside. Soft and cakey. Alright. That's a pumpkin cookie. It's got some great flavor to it. It's definitely got that crispy on the outside, but like I said, cakey and spongy on the inside. So these are kind of different, but really good. Oh yeah. I don't know if I'm going to send any of these now. I might keep them on for myself. I'm going to need some more milk though. Definitely one to make. I'm glad now that the other thing went to crap and I made these cookies. Because that would have just been candy anyway. I'd rather just keep my regular white chocolate Reese's and white chocolate Kit Kats and call it a day. Alright, pumpkin day everybody. We can do anything. Have some pumpkin pie, pumpkin cookies, just open a can of pumpkin puree and go to town. Alrighty, we'll see you tomorrow everybody. Fun day as usual.